Saturday. I sound kind of groggy. I just been resting on the couch. I woke up at 2 o'clock. Went to bed around 11. And, what a big shadow. I went to bed around 11 and I woke up around 2. So I just kind of hung out on the couch, lying here, just hoping that I would try and doze off or something. I had a little bit of neuropathy in my legs. The lower part of my legs. I get that with my diabetes when my blood sugar is too high. I call it neuropathy because that's what I think it is. It's not the same as the neuropathy on my feet where I can't feel anything. I call it neuropathy because it just feels like it's sore. It's like when my blood sugars are high due to my steroids or anything else. I tend to perspire quite a bit. It's your body trying to get rid of all the excess sugar and stuff, as well as when you urinate and things like that. So when my legs start to sweat, this neuropathy thing kind of happens, and it's just really uncomfortable. Oh, hold on one sec. Sorry, Silly had to give her a medication, so that's quite the endeavor, to say the least, because she has to take 3 syringes by mouth, and she really hates it. It's quite traumatic for her. So getting back to the neuropathy, when I perspire, it seems to be worse in my legs. And when it happens, it's almost like a full, women who are going through menopause, where, you feel it at the bottom of your feet and it comes right up your body and you perspire everywhere. That's what it's like, except for it's just in my legs. Well, it's actually all over. And I've had that for a few years before I was actually diagnosed as a diabetic, because I thought I was going through menopause and I thought it was natural. But I found out later that it's actually one of the symptoms of my diabetes. So my blood sugars are high. I tend to perspire quite a bit. It's the body getting rid of the sugars. So when that happens, especially at night, my legs it's almost like restless leg syndrome. I can't keep them calm. It feels like, even though they're perspiring, it feels like someone is rubbing them with sandpaper. And it's always from the knees down to my ankles. And it's very uncomfortable. So I get that when I have chemotherapy. It's weird, though. I noticed the last time, the night before I had my first round of chemo, I had the neuropathy. So I think it has something to do with anxiety as well. So, of course, since I'm on the steroids, my blood sugars are really quite high. My fasting blood sugar, when I got out, I took my blood sugars at 3 o'clock this morning, and they were at 18.5. Not good. So I automatically take insulin right then to bring it down, because you don't want to stay up there, because you don't want to go into ketoacidosis or whatever it's called. Luckily, it's only a temporary thing. It's only for about 3 days. The day I get chemo, because they give me a bag while I'm in the hospital, I take 2 yesterday morning and then 2 this morning. And by tomorrow, my blood sugars will start regulating again, back to the normal zone. So that's what's going on. I've been up since 2. Just insomnia. It's not like I have, not last night, the night before, where my brain wouldn't stop. I don't know what's going on. I have a feeling it has something to do with the steroids. Sorry, I keep rubbing my head and touching my face. Those are my really bad anxiety habits that I do. I didn't realize how much I did it until I had no hair. So I'm going to try and stop that, because I bet it's very distracting. But yeah, so I think that the insomnia thing is probably due to the steroids. So once today is over, I have a feeling tonight I'll start getting the bone pain. I've already started to feel a little bit in my knee. Nothing horrendous or anything. It's just my bad knee is starting to hurt. So if it starts to get a little bit worse in a few hours, I'll take some Tylenol or Advil or both together. I'm not sure about the Claritin. I was talking to another lady and she took it and she said she didn't find that, it really did much for her. And I was kind of wondering the same thing. So I might try and go without it and see if it gets a lot worse, then I'll take one, of course, because maybe it will help. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that's about it for now. I want to go out to this yard sale out in New Orleans. It starts at 10. I'd like to try that. Rich got up early, so maybe he'll drive out, because I don't like to drive when I'm going through the chemo side effects, because they can happen at any moment. So I could be driving and then it's like, oh God, I'm being hobbled. Not a good thing. So anyway, that's it for now. I just wanted to give you an update on what's been going on. Day 2 after having my chemo. I don't seem to be too bad, except for insomnia this time around, and very bald. So that's about it. Anything changes, I'll let you guys know, okay? Thanks for watching, and stay positive, and peace out. Fight like a girl. Bye. My shirt's on inside out. I don't care. It's about 9 o'clock on Saturday night. I have a lot of bone pain and muscle cramping. So what I've done is I went out and I meditated with an app called Calm. Seemed to help. I went up and did a little bit of sewing just to kind of take my mind off things. When I was in the cancer coaching, we were trying to work on different ways to deal with the pain. And one of them was to, put your thoughts somewhere else and all that stuff. It didn't really work, but meditating seems to help. And like I said, with my spirituality, I called the Guardians of the Watchtower to help me out. And that seemed to help a little bit. I've taken some Tylenol, Advil, Claritin. I'm trying to stay away from the opiates if I can. I might need to take them when I go to bed tonight if it's too bad. I have a feeling tomorrow night's going to be way worse, like it was last time. So just trying to remain calm, breathe. I can feel it's a dull roar right now, but nothing. It's hard to explain. I find it in my thighs this time for my muscle pain, and the bone pain is in my feet and my lower legs from my knees down. I don't feel like I'm being hobbled this time right now. That's what happened the last time, is that it came on like this, and then the Sunday night gangbusters. So I'm expecting that tomorrow night, but whatever. It's only temporary. Hopefully tomorrow night, or it'd be great if tonight it peaked and that was it. But it takes about 2 days, I guess, for it to really come out of my system. In my head, my logical speaking is that the bone pain, now that I know a little bit more, chemotherapy attacks your bone marrow, right? Because what it's trying to do is kill off, or not kill off the cancer, but stop it. So your cancers are cells, the bone marrow, white blood cell count would feed it, I think. I don't know. I'm not medical, but I'm just trying to be logical. So I think that's what's happening, is that with the bone pain, and I don't know why it's in the legs, but it is, that it's attacking my bone marrow in my legs for some reason. I don't know if that's just my funked up way of thinking or not, but anyway. I tried, like I said, this program called Calm. It's an app I have on my tablet, and the music is really lovely. It's really great for meditating, so I'm going to hook that up. I was listening to it with headphones, but when I go to bed tonight, I won't put headphones on. I'll just have it going in the background. Hopefully that'll help. It seemed to before. Helps with the breathing too. So Anyway, I got some chemo caps done. I went actually to the Dollar Tree, and you know those shirts that you can wear under see-through shirts? They're like not a chemise or camisole, but they're like stretchy spandex kind of fabric, a little bit of cotton spandex. I got a couple of those for $1.25, which I thought was fantastic. They work really great for the nightcaps because they've got some stretch to them and stuff. So because they're size like, excuse me, I had a little bit of popcorn. Because they're a size extra small and small, I can make one cap out of it because I use the bottom trim of the shirt. I can, depending if I get a medium, I can make two, but like one adult size and then one child size, which is fine. So I can get two caps for $1.25, which I think is fantastic. You know, let's say $1.50, so 75 cents a cap is great. You can't ask for anything better, right? So I might go out and buy a couple more of those. Maybe spend another $5, just because. I mean, I only went to the one Dollar Tree store, and I got yellow, a fuchsia pink, or deep pink. And like, oh, I wanted to show you. We were looking for a unicorn poop pillow, but all we could find was the pink one. So I'm still on the search because, you know, me and poop. We got, he's turned around. So we got original poop pillow, and now we got his wife, or partner, the pink poop pillow. Now I just need the unicorn poop pillow. Anyway, that's way off topic. Party City was right beside Dollar Tree, so I went in and we got it anyway. Yeah, so at the Dollar Tree, they had like yellow, a really pretty powdered yellow, like a really soft yellow. They have off-white, they have black, of course. I didn't get black. I guess I should probably go back and get a couple black because, you know, white and black. So white, off-white, black, yellow, this fuchsia color. I can't remember if they had any other colors. Anyway, they got a couple of yellow, a white, and the fuchsia. So I think I might go back and maybe try another Dollar Tree to see if I can find some other colors. I don't know if it's just that one that had it or whatever, but you can't go wrong for $1.25, right? If I can make two caps out of them, it's what, 62.5 cents or 63.5 cents per cap. Hey man, that's what I mean with the donated t-shirts and stuff. Like, that's kind of free, and it gives me something to do, keeps me busy, and it's like it's a goal, you know, to make something for someone else to make them happy. And anyway, that's what I did tonight to try and take my mind off of the pain and stuff. But I could only work for about an hour, so I got about 6 caps done in an hour. And what I've been doing is like basically cutting all the caps, and then I'm going to sew them like kind of like a line. I'm sorry. When I'm going through this chemo, my brain is, I don't think, it's not chemo brain. It's just because the pain and stuff is a little bit intense. So you can't think of words. And it's a constant because you're just struggling. So anyway, that's about it. I just wanted to give you guys an update on what was going on at the leg pain and stuff is starting to really come into play now. And hopefully it'll not be super bad. Come on, people, fingers crossed, because this is like, I know it's only for a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, but holy God, it seems like a lifetime. That 2 or 3 days is just like, oh. Anyway, I'm going to go watch a little bit of TV, have a little wee bit of popcorn, not a lot, but a little bit of popcorn. Treat myself and my Kool-Aid, cherry Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Anyway, bye guys, peace out, fight like a girl. See you later. Oh, you never know. If I'm in pain tonight, I might be back. So, fair warning. Bye.